Okay, so we go from speaking of streaming services. So we are going to go from one actual thing. We're going to talk about streaming services now, but they're now combining. And so, as I made mention earlier, a lot of these streaming services are starting to put together all of their different assets. So, for example, Disney Plus with, you know, Hulu, and then you have, Max putting all their stuff on there. And now um, there's one more that's doing that. Okay. And that's Paramount and Showtime. So, Paramount Plus is one of those streaming services that everybody, I won't say everybody has, it's cheap enough that everybody should have. And I mean, I had it at one point and I had to cancel it because um, there we go. I had to cancel it because basically I was trying to save money and everything else. But that being said, um, it it really didn't have all of the same things that I really wanted. So that being said, this is an article that was written by THR, and it talks about Paramount Plus raising the price as it adds Showtime in its sets launch date. The Paramount and Showtime bundles now have a launch date. Paramount says that it's going to launch its new Paramount Plus with Showtime service on June 27th, bringing Showtime's programming to the main Paramount Plus experience. The new tier will become the cornerstone plan for Paramount and will cost $11.99 per month, up from the $9.99 currently at the top tier for Paramount Plus, but on par with the other current Paramount Plus offering for Showtime. However, Paramount will be raising the price for its Essential plan, which will not include Showtime content. That plan will cost $5.99 per month moving forward. It currently costs $4.99. Paramount also offers Pluto TV, its free ad-supported streaming service. Despite the pricing changes, the company's suite of streaming offerings remains competitive compared to others. Max, for example, which launches Tuesday, had an ad-supported tier that's at $9.99 and an ad-free tier at $15.99. Netflix's ad tier starts at $6.99 with its standard plan at $15.49. The price hike has been expected ever since Paramount announced its intent to merge Paramount Plus and Showtime earlier this year. The most premium Showtime programming will now live along the broad Paramount Plus originals like the Sheridan Universe, Nickelodeon content, and live sports through CBS. Executives at the company also teased the hikes in a February earnings call. The company says it's going to sunset its Showtime app and will rebrand the Showtime linear channel by the end of the year. A rebranding that will bring some Paramount Plus programming to its paid television offering for the first time. Paramount has been merging the Paramount Plus and Showtime teams since January, with Showtime hit by layoffs in February. From Yellow Jackets to Your Honor, Showtime is home to big, premier, sophisticated series, which are now complemented by broad blockbuster originals and movies in the alignment of Paramount Plus with Showtime, said Chris McCarthy, president and CEO of Showtime MTV Entertainment Studios and Paramount Networks, in a statement. Together, Paramount Plus with Showtime will provide customers a much more rewarding experience on our vast set of unique originals and deep library of iconic shows and hit films. This summer, Paramount Plus will officially become the streaming home for Showtime, further advancing our lead in being the total household service, added Tom Ryan, president and CEO of Paramount Streaming. By integrating Showtime's premium and critical acclaim portfolio with the streaming service already broad and popular slate, all at a competitive price, we will solidify Paramount Plus as a cornerstone in earning. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Look, Paramount Plus itself is nothing. Okay. It really, really is nothing. And I think that it needed a upgrade, a serious upgrade. Now, I have Showtime, okay, but I don't have Paramount Plus. I The thing is, Showtime is not that go-to um, pay per channel anymore. It just isn't. Okay. So even about going back 10, 15 years, okay, they used to have things like Dexter and Ray Donovan and, all of those other shows that you could really take a bite out of. And for the last couple of years, okay, no, it does still has things like the circus and everything else, but it's not that, oh my God, I need to get Showtime type of thing. I mean, I literally got Showtime to watch the last season of Dexter. Okay. And that was it. That was the only reason I got Showtime. Um, I watched a couple of episodes of the New Bloods, but I never finished it. But nonetheless, Yellow Jackets is about the only thing, and there may be others. Yellow Jacket is about the only thing on there that really is okay. This is what I need to watch. Get Showtime for, okay, because I can't see it anywhere else. Exclusivity is starting to go the way of the dodo, because before, I mean, whether it was HBO with Game of Thrones or Cinemax with Banshee or Showtime with Dexter, those used to be exclusive. Now with everything merging, okay, you're probably going to see a downtick, if I had to guess, in people that are getting Showtime because they know they can get it on their streaming service. And it doesn't make sense. I'll pay a little bit, if I'm a consumer, I'll pay a little bit more for um, Paramount Plus, okay, so I don't have to get Showtime. That being said, too, there's something else to consider: more revenue, okay? Because when you watch um, Showtime on your television, okay, all you see is Showtime television. I mean, advertisements, whether it's for, I don't know, whether it's for Yellow Jackets, whether it's for Dexter New Blood, whether it's for the circus, whatever it is, that's it. And the boxing and the Bellator, I mean, that's it. Now with Paramount Plus and Showtime merging, you get a whole new thing of advertisements. You can put anything you want on there and it will be successful. Pretty much. So, I mean, you have to equate it to that. But the fact that you're able to get a whole other thing of revenue just from that is huge. And I think that that's a big thing that moving forward, I mean, because you're going to have films on there like Top Gun Maverick, Top Gun. I mean, the whole Paramount library is on there. Okay, Mission Impossible films and everything else. Um, and that's why they're starting to go off all these other streaming services because Paramount is starting to take back all of their IPs. So, is this a good thing? Yes, because they're all putting everything together. As far as a consumer, you're probably going to pay a little bit more just because you don't have to pay for advertisements. I'll be honest. It's one of those things where if you're watching television as it is, okay, whether it's a movie on show, I mean, that's a beauty. That's why you get a paper channel, right? Okay. So you don't have to deal with advertising. Okay. I mean, you take any movie, okay, forget about being edited for content itself, language, but you take any movie, okay, let's say you watch, and I'm just making it a movie up. Let's say you watch The Departed. Okay. Now they don't actually have The Departed. So let's take another movie. Let's take, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay. We'll take The Departed just for fun. Okay. Casino. That's a movie because it's on quite frequently. So you watch Casino, right? Let's say the total running time of Casino is, and I'm going to actually find that out because I want to be on the number for this. I think if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Um, it's 2 hours and 58 minutes. Okay. So now 2 hours and 50. So it's a 3 hour film. The TRT is a total of 3 hours. Okay. So let's say you're going to go watch Casino. Okay. Now, the fact is that you want to watch this movie all the way through without any interruptions. Forget about the content itself and editing, and you want to watch it all the way through. That being said, okay, if you know that every 8 or 9 minutes that it's going to break for a 3 or 4 minute segment, that's going to run it close to 4 hours. Now, I did a little experiment. Okay, it's a little different, but I did an experiment a while ago. Okay, I put on Empire Strikes Back on Disney Plus. Okay, exactly the same time it was starting on television. Okay, I think it was TNT or one of those, something like that. I think it was TNT. So exactly the same time, and I watched Empire Strikes Back the same exact time. When I got done with that movie, okay, it was in right going into the. It was in the third act, but it was the scene where Han is being put into carbonite. That just tells you the amount of advertisement when you are watching on television. That was dragged out for almost 40 minutes because of commercials. But I watched the whole thing without commercials. The reason I bring this up is because people are not going to want to buy or get a streaming service without an ad tier. They're just not. I mean, look at YouTube. YouTube is a perfect example of now I have premium, okay, and I'm so glad I do. It's only $13 a month. But the point is, those people that don't have premium, anytime that there's an ad that comes up and they can't skip ad, skip ad, skip ad, skip ad, because they don't want to deal with that. So you're gonna get more people to actually buy the higher tiered service for it rather than not. Okay, because and that leads to a whole other conversation of how much is my entertainment budget. Am I better just going out to getting one of these movie passes like a Crown Club card or an AMC pass or whatever else, because I can watch first rate movies. Yeah, but as far as is them joining together, we're seeing this more and more. Okay, Disney and Hulu are doing this. You have Max doing this. Okay, they've totally rebranded, and now you've got Showtime. And this is the last one that's really, going to do this. So it's going to be interesting to see the numbers moving forward on how many subscriptions they get, how many people actually drop their Showtime subscription on their television or their cable box, and where they are moving forward. Because I think that if this doesn't work, they're going to have, by the way, they're going to have to probably give this at least a 6 to 12 month window. Then they might actually start taking some of this stuff off. I wouldn't be shocked because at that point, if they know people aren't watching it and they know all the analytics over there, okay, if they, because they only have so much room, so they want to put the fresh upcoming stuff first in front, so you watch it, and you're having to deal with the UI, the user interface, and everything else. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Anyways, guys, what do you think about Paramount Plus and Showtime merging? Do you like it? Do you use Paramount Plus? Do you have Paramount Plus? If so, what are the things that you're going to watch on it? Do you have Showtime? Would you watch Showtime shows on Paramount Plus and get something without the ad tier? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I will get back to everybody.